So we go from Master Gardener, which is a movie that it sounds so compelling and amazing. I hope you're going to go see that. But let me take gardening to a very, very literal sense. You know, when they say you've got green fingers, well, green is a color that has been dominating the interior space for a while. We've seen decor spaces in every shade of green, but we haven't seen it in our favorite kitchenware just yet. And this is until now. Woolworths Taste. This is the food director, Abigail Donnelly, is joining me in the kitchen with the all-new Woolies Green Madison cast iron collection of pots, pans and casseroles. And here to give us the entire rundown is, of course, Abigail Donnelly. What an honor it is to be in the same kitchen as you.
And to you as well, Carl.
Fangirling.
First time.
You know, this is our first time.
You are a real person.
Yes, yes. I thought you were fake news too. I just saw your name in the Taste magazine. But this is great. So let's start off cast iron. I think that sometimes it's quite underrated because, you know, non-stick seems to be always odd. You know, non-stick's the thing that you go for. But cast iron has with it a certain depth of flavor that you can get from the food, right?
Absolutely.
So what do you think is the benefits of it?
Sorry to interrupt you.
No.
Yes, so the caramelization of it.
Ooh.
So cast iron is my favorite because I put my cast iron pots on gas,
Yes.
induction, and even in the fire pit. Because I love to make long, slow cooking. And that's what's so great about cast iron, is that it retains the heat. So also good for load shedding. And so I love starting things on the stovetop.
Let's start
and then just
something
forget about it. Even my spaghetti bolognese.
I feel like we should start something, Abigail.
Maybe we should say we're going to make a one-pot wonder chicken pie.
It reminds me of you.
One pot, no washing up.
It reminds me of you, this one-pot wonder. You have all the best ingredients in one human being. You know, I just feel like that's what it is.
Kind.
That's what we're going to make. We are going to make an Abigail Donnelly in our all-new green collection. And while you're cooking, I want to ask you a big question. Now, green is my favorite color. It's my favorite color for a number of reasons, because green, in my opinion, represents growth, positivity. And I just want to ask you if those are quite congruent to why green should be added to a kitchen.
Absolutely, because it's like, well, not only that this forest green, which is the name of it, is an on-trend, but it just adds like a little bit of brightness as well, without pops of like very bright colours. It's quite a sincere colour for the kitchen, if you know what I mean.
I mean,
I've made the first chicken pie in, well, I don't know what the actual colour is, but for me it's like denim blue.
Okay.
And this is obviously the new range. So what I've done, green.
Perfect.
Can I ask you, seeing we're talking about green.
What do you need? Anything. Talk to me.
Green tender stem.
I love those. I actually had this for dinner last night.
Oh, did you?
I love
cool.
those. Yes.
So on this range, I mean, you've got the different size casseroles, you've got the skillets, which is amazing for steak and fish, but I love char grilling my asparagus or tender
Do you want me to char with you? Can we cook alongside each other then?
So you can char.
Oh, my word. So my name has been changed to from Carl to Charl. That's my name now.
Cool.
Okay, let's put these down. And
so they're great. You don't have to oil the pan. This one is kind of seasoned.
I love this one.
It's really great. And a lot of people are a bit afraid of cast iron that isn't coated like these ones because they could rust in that.
Yes.
But just after they've been washed, give them a nice just little bit of spray of spray and cook or oil. And then I just keep a piece of paper towel on top of it.
I love
and just to look after them,
This is
so
great.
I love starting. This is my
grilling.
chicken pie, easy peasy, because I've used shredded rotisserie chicken, and I start always with leeks.
Now,
I love the sweetness.
Caramelization.
Yes.
I'm seeing it immediately on this over here.
It's amazing.
And what would you call this particular one? Is this
is a casserole dish.
Casserole dish, okay.
Yes, so you can do your casseroles and obviously your pies. You could make a big brownie in here. You don't only have to do your savouries. You can make an apple pie as well.
Yes.
And then in here I've got some mushrooms.
That is great.
Yeah, you can add a little bit of garlic if you want. But I mean, the flavour
I like how we're standing so close to each other over these, you know
That's what cooking's about,
We have to be closer.
Yes, exactly.
So my tender stems are getting a very, very good crispiness. There's going to be a nice colour on them. We'll wait for that. And now you got some shredded...
Some nice shredded chicken. Yeah,
this actually looks like my favourite Woolies chicken.
Let's put it all in. It is. It's from the rotisserie counter.
I love that. I feel like the rotisserie counter there, that's where the magic really happens, because that's the quickest way to get a dish going. But now that I know I can use it in this application, I can use this range, this Madison range from Woolworths, and then really connect beautifully. Oh, you're adding
and then,
cream.
of course, cream.
Stop it, I like it.
Cream, and if you want to, you can add a little bit of wine, but you really don't have to.
Okay.
You can add a little bit of stock instead, of course, a little bit of extra cream. And as you can see, I haven't started with the butter because once this is all kind of cooked down, and it won't take long. It's fantastic for like a little bit of a load shedding. Because you can actually make this mixture and freeze it and then just pop it into your pan. And then because I haven't added butter, there's enough butter in the all-butter Woolworths puff pastry.
So this over here, I mean, everything. The application is endless. I said tatatan earlier with these cast irons. They are beautiful. And I'm looking at this now. That's a good serving suggestion on the cover of it.
Yes.
Woo! Okay, so salt and pepper going in.
Yes, and
nice.
Then that just needs a little bit. Don't overcook it because you want that nice, you know, when you break into it.
I like
you
how
kind
intimate
of
this cooking experience is.
Exactly.
With
You
the
don't
food
need
director.
any other dishes.
Okay.
And it's really stove to table because they're glossy and they're so stylish
They
that
look
you
good.
just, you just take it to the table and everybody dishes out. And perfect for winter casseroles, curries. Cast iron for me is the way. The only way to
I'm
go.
loving it. So I actually want to go back because I mean we've seen. So we got this, which I would say. So just so I get it right, you got the casserole, right?
Yes, you got
then
the
you've
skillet.
got this is the skillet, and then also you've got these pots over here.
Big pots, yes,
as well.
which are perfect for a roast chicken. You probably could squeeze 2 in there as well, even if you...
I've tried that before for the first time recently.
Yes.
Doing a whole chicken in the pot.
Yes.
The way it shreds apart, the way the moisture's retained, and it was only achievable in something like cast iron.
Exactly.
Retaining the heat.
And then you roast it with the lid on, and then probably about 15 minutes before. I always like to cook my chickens for an hour and a half, but yeah, and then you just take it off, and then it beautifully browns, and then you can pop your carrots in, your onions, and then, yeah. So
honestly, food is actually my love language. So I just want to say, so I'll tell you what, you're going to complete that, and I am going to eat it later, which is fantastic. If you want to get your hands
for breakfast
on this delicious recipe, please go to taste.co.za, and for hearty family meals that are slow cooked to perfection, choose the new green Madison cast iron collection of pots, pans, and casseroles. Shop the collection at Woolworths home, in-store, online, and on the app.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. I am still with the Woolworths Taste Food Director, and this is Abigail Donnelly, who's about to give me a finished product here while we complete our one. So you're going to egg wash that while I taste this, right? How long do we go in?
Just 20 minutes, 200 degrees, until nice golden and puffy, just like what you've
Just
got
like
in front of you.
I'm going to give this a taste. Remember, if you want to grab the Madison range, right, to go to Woolworths. Of course, the recipe's on taste.co.za. But I'm going to go in with this chicken pie. And remember, this is Abigail's finest. I'm just ready. I'm just going to do it.
Would you like some of our beautiful char-grilled
broccoli
too?
Yes, why don't you broccoli? Okay, I'm going to continue eating. Abigail's going to finish that. We're going to feed everybody over here, all the crew. But of course, we've got some news to get to, and Ewan is standing by. Sorry, Ewan, I wish you were here to taste, brother, but you have to do news now. Sorry, man.